So what about after the process of application and acceptance? The first year we call the postulancy. It's a big fancy word for to question. So you are going to be admitted through the process that I administer to a year of questioning. Is this my call? What should I do with this call? How do I live into this call? And learn all about the Catholic way of life better, the Franciscan way of life better, human development better. And so you'll be living and working and ministering and learning with a group of other men trying to discern their call. The second year is known as the novitiate, meaning that you live in a place where novices are. Novice is to be a beginner, another Latin term. You've done your year of questioning, and now you're ready to become a beginner. You become brother so-and-so. You have the acronym, the Order of Friars Minor, after your name. You receive the habit and actually clothed in the clothes of a friar. Very important year. You learn about the constitutions of our order, the rule of St. Francis. And you'll be living in a more intentionally prayerful community. It is a year of retreat almost, to gear you into the life of the friar minor. At the end of which you will profess vows and promise to live our way of life and our constitution. And from that day forward, that's where we count your anniversary in the order. Very important day. First profession, we call it. The years following the novitiate are known as temporary profession, where your vows are temporary, year to year to year. And those vows will be lived out fully every day. And if it doesn't work at the end of the year, you can walk freely away from the order. But the goal is to continue to grow deeper and deeper and deeper year by year in this vowed way of life, and to march toward the day where you will say, yes, I want to live this way of life for the rest of my life. We call that solemn profession, final vows, in which you will lay down your life to the order, to Jesus Christ for the rest of your life, till death do you part. Solemn profession is followed by continued education, and that phase is what you traditionally call the years in the seminary. Friars do a variety of ministries, a variety of work, from the practical habit making to a scripture scholar at the seminary, to a high school teacher. Maybe he too teaches scripture. Or computer science. There's no limit to what the friar can teach or do. A friar may go to law school. A friar may go on to higher studies and study theology or sacred scripture again. Or a friar may learn to work in another trade as electrician, plumber, something like this. Those are, in today's world, undervalued and ever important and always needed. The friar primarily is a follower of Jesus Christ in the footsteps of Francis of Assisi, who finds a way to work and support himself and his brothers. And however he does that is going to be tied into that fundamental call to become a friar. What is it inside that call that I'm being asked to do? By God, we all have our talents. And our obligation as friars is to find what those are and put them all in line with God's call. And that's how you know you're really serving to the full as a friar, doing this thing for the greater glory of God, for the kingdom, for fellow Christians, for the world at large. Always a friar though, always a friar. So the process to become a friar is a long and windy one, but it's a good one.